Hello guys, Nightspectre here, and it's me playing some League of Legends. This time around I am Cassiopeia, and I thought, hey, I might as well do some more gameplay footage of me playing. It has been a while. I don't know whether or not I will turn this into a highlights, but hey, you will see, because you can see it right now. It's been uploaded, so you'll know. I won't know. So, I am AFK for now. Probably had to go to the bathroom or something. Oh, there I am, never mind. So, as you all can see, I started off with the boots and the 3 health pots. It's the most common start. Nowadays, everyone starts with boots and health pots because everyone starts with boots and health pots. It's the perfect way to counter it. Because elsewhere, your enemy will have more movement speed than you, and it will be much easier for him to harass. Plus, you can buy health pots with it, so you'll be able to sustain a lot better as well. Though sometimes I feel like, hey, go for a Doran's item. It's fun either way because you can do a whole lot of more poke, you have more HP, and actually you have, well, if it's the Doran's ring, then it will give you more mana regeneration, which is fairly important to be aggressive as well. So if you are certain that your enemy cannot harm you because you don't have boots, then sure, go for it, but mostly go for boots. Another reason is of course the jungler. He will be able to gank you way easier if you do not have boots. And if you really have mana items, then just go back the minute you have enough money to buy yourself a Doran's ring or shield. Well, not shields, I don't like Doran shields, or Doran blades, whatever it is you want. So as you can see, I'm here pulling the blue for Mr. I was going to call her Dora, but it's Diana, of course, who is actually a fairly good jungler. I was surprised to see an APer perform so well in the jungle. So good design there, Riot, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. This is going to be, I think, a 40-minute-ish video. I might skip through it, the boring parts a bit faster. Maybe like this part, I can do, whoa, look at me, I'm lost hitting, because apparently Annie was AFK actually during the beginning, so that would make it a lot easier for me, for I'm level 2 and she is only level 1. But first blood has already been given on the bottom lane, so I feel like I have to perform. Annie actually casting her Q onto me directly. It's much smarter for an Annie to Q onto a minion, because if you lost it with your Q, and here I was able to hit with my Q, and immediately I become very aggressive whilst I reconnect, and that will be the kill, because every time you cast your Twin Fang onto someone who is poisoned, it actually, the cooldown isn't there. You can instantly cast it again. The cooldown gets turned into like 0.5 seconds, which is basically instantly. So you keep following her, you keep casting it, because early game it's one of the biggest damage that you can do. That's the power of a Cassiopeia. Of course you must lost it properly, but I'm a fool, and it's been a while since I played Cassiopeia, to be honest. So I am now going back. The lane has been pushed, so there isn't really any reason for me to be there, except maybe if I want to do some turret damage, but I like my middle lane. If you like your lane, don't push it, because if this tower is destroyed, it will be even harder for me to kill Annie, and I believe I'm going to farm me and Annie. So I went back. I could have bought a Doran's ring, but I decided, you know what, I want to be even faster in my lane, so if I'm able to hit her with my Noxious Blast, which gives me movement speed increasement, keep that in mind as well, I will be able to stick to Annie like glue. I now also have leveled my Miasma, which can slow her and makes it even easier to poison my target. So Twin Fang will be much easier to hit, because if you miss with your Noxious Blast, you are actually rather royally screwed as a Cassiopeia, which I will show in the future. I think I once missed the Q onto Olaf and he was able to kill me because of it. Elsewhere I would have killed him way quicker. But then again, he wasn't poisoned, I hit him with Twin Fang and it didn't went off cooldown. But we will see that in the future. For now I must focus on last hitting and harassing at the same time on Annie, who has been doing the same. She was poisoned once more, so I'm going in. I will hit my Noxious Blast again, but she will survive. I should have maybe flashed after her and used my Twin Fang on her to get a certain kill. I thought, because I was higher level, that she would have died, but apparently not. I don't mind, I don't care. I've been everywhere, like a rhyming god. So I'm leveling my Noxious Blast first, because it's your main harass spell. You might think, well, actually, Twin Fang is a major damage spell. You might use that. Please don't keep that attempting to reconnect thing in mind. It's a bug, really. A recent bug. Maybe I should have done this in spectator mode, but I like this style a lot more when I'm solo casting myself, because it's more legit, you know? I can only see what I can see when I can see it. So bottom lane is actually dying a lot. I need to feed like a mofo in order to carry my team. Of course, you might take in consideration it's the mid lane and the top lane that gets to carry first in the game. And in the end game, it's the bottom lane, the carries that get fed, and then they will kill everyone. But if Tristana is able to feed like that the entirety of the game, she will just skip straight to late game, and then I won't be able to carry as much as I would want to. But then again, we're only getting started. So Annie here, trying to be aggressive, is able to dodge my attack, so she will stun me. I don't have any mana. Mana issues are a real big thing for a Cassiopeia. Of course, if you use your passive correctly, you can reduce the mana cost of your spells by a whole lot. I'm here stunning the Annie now because I've noticed that I have a little friend here who's jungling with me. I ignited her, did my ultimate, and that was all I could do. I didn't have mana for anything else, nor the HP. Annie might have been able to kill me if I would have done more, but it was more than enough. So now I'm able to buy probably a Doran's ring because I want the HP, because an Annie is so bursty. She can probably one-shot me with her ultimate no matter what, if I wouldn't have bought the Doran's ring. Now I might be able to survive, I'm not too sure. Always buying wards, of course. For now I'm being a good guy, warding whatever I can. But later on in the game I turn into a slacker, mostly because of course all of my item slots are taken and I don't have any room for wards. But that's actually my fault. You need to save up at least one spot for wards at all times, no matter who you are, except for maybe the AD carry, because you of course have the support player with you. So now that I have a Doran's ring, I like to spam my abilities a lot more, and I'm going to push my lane, making it so that Annie will probably need to use her summoner spells, not her summoner spells, just her abilities, in order to push the lane as well. And if Annie needs to use her abilities, it means she can't use her abilities on me to stun. So every time she just used her stun in order to kill minions, I know that it will take 5 spells of her in order to get another stun, and I might go aggressive. Then again, she's still level 5, so I don't need to be that scared. As you can see right here, she did use her stun. No, now she has her stun, but will she use it onto me? I don't know, I will need to push these minions though. Allow me to push. Oh, they're all going to die, aren't they? Yes, they are. Oh, I'm actually able to take 2. So, we have I was going to call her Dora again. Diana is here once more, but Annie has her stun, so I really need to be careful there. Well, I need to make sure that she uses her stun onto me first before Diana can go gang, because else Diana would just get stunned and Annie would be able to get away safely. So Annie, could you please kill me? Diana isn't in the mood and I can't really blame her. So now I'm stuck here. I might go for a gank actually, because Mundo is right over here, killing Jace probably. Is he able to get away? He is ignited though, and that will be a kill onto Jace. Will we be able to get the kill though? Annie is missing in her middle lane. Janna will get the double kill. Oh no. Come on, die time! Blah. Oh, they exhausted me, but I was able to slow them at the very least. Mundo is now going on to me. I need to be careful. That Tristana sure is fat because she can do a whole lot of damage onto me, but I'll be able to twin fang her to submission. I haven't noticed that Annie is coming along, but I say, bootlegging the way out of here, even though I don't have legs, but only a tail. I don't know if Diana was able to get the Sona. No, she wasn't. Well, it doesn't matter. Annie was trying to gank me, but I'm not here. So she will return to her middle lane. I hope she is missing quite the amounts of minions. So am I, but at least I got myself a kill. So my second item that I buy purely for utility's sake is Rylai's Crystal Scepter, because it's such a good item on Cassiopeia. Reason why is, of course, for your Noxious Blast. It gives you movement speed, so if I have the Rylai's Crystal Scepter, I will slow my enemies as well. And of course, Twin Fang is a single target ability, so it will slow them for, I think, 35%, which is a lot. So they will never be able to catch me, and even if they do, if they keep chasing me, I will just damage them entirely throughout the chase. They will not be able to catch up to me because I get movement speed and I slow them. And then when they are low enough, when they are low enough, I will be able to just kill them. I turn around and kill them. That's how I play Cassiopeia. Of course, in team fights the slow is handy as well. Your miasma will be able to slow entire enemies into smithereens. I notice Mundo coming here because I have a ward. I only have one ward left. I was only able to buy one. I'm going to check out where he is. I think he's going to gank Diana, so I am going to assist her because I know that Mundo is here. Well, he just threw something, so we all know. But Annie was here as well, so Olaf might be there as well. Nope, it's only Mundo, so I'm now going in, chasing him, pinging the Shen that he needs to attack the Mundo, or at least saying it on TeamSpeak at the very least. Mundo was actually able to get away, but Annie used her Tibbers to hurt our little Diana. She will shield away and then flash, so I hope she will survive. I will just do the damage. And Shen, no. It's my kill. I actually wanted to give the assist to Shen. Well, assist, he would have killed her for sure. But lately, always Moista said to me that you need to go for the kill as if she would be able to get away. Because last time I did the same, I waited for him to get the assist and he wasn't able to get the kill. And she ran away. It wasn't an Annie, of course, because I haven't seen an Annie being, well, faster than me. Well, at the very least, faster than a Shen. But it happens. So please assure your kill. It's important. My last ward. I'm going to place it at blue, I think, so I could steal it. Ah, but they just took it. I'm actually pretty upset that Olaf keeps taking the blue on this spot because, well, I can kill Annie, no problems. But because Olaf takes the blue, I won't get a blue because of it. Mundo trying to push the lane, but I was able to hit a noxious blast upon his face, so he'll be hurt for a little while. Of course, I don't have that much HP at even AP. Even though I am quite fat for now. My last hits are pretty decent. Actually, at the 10-minute mark you need about 75 kills. But I was ganking the bottom lane. And that made it so that I missed quite a million kills. Is my excuse. Of course, it's like I said, it's been a while since I played Cassiopeia. I've been on the bottom lane most of the parts. Maybe I would do how to support. Annie is actually noticing how low my mana is, and I should notice it as well, because I won't be able to kill her no matter what. My passive is even off, so I'll show you the passive. Deadly Cadence. After casting a spell, any subsequent spell cast will cost 10% less mana for 5 seconds, and it stacks up 5 times. So you can actually have a 50% mana reduction on all of your spells if you keep spamming them. However, I'm not able to. If you go for purely mana items like a Rod of Ages or maybe even the not the Abyssal Scepter, wait, I can see it in this mode, yeah. It's not here, it's never there. The name of that mana item, mana. Ah, Archangel Staff, of course. With an Archangel Staff, you are actually obliged to spam your abilities, so if you have a Tear of the Goddess, it is fun. You can just spam all your abilities all day long. Jace is getting attacked there, we need to hurry. I'm actually first going to do blue, but I think Annie was going to gank through here. We shall see. I did ping, so Jenna should be safe if she's smart enough to get to her tower. Anyway, I will be given blue, so I will have mana no matter what. Oh no. Oh no, well then I'll have to recall. I have enough money for a blasting wand anyway. Let's speed up the time, because I'm not here to waste it for you. Lost hitting. Oh, Annie is back. Maybe I'll kill her, maybe I won't. Oh, she's actually fairly squishy. I was only able to hit. Oh, and then she was hit by a Noxious Blast, so I'm going to chase her down into infinity. One more Twin Fang will kill her, and that's the kill. So always just go for it as a Cassiopeia. You need to act it out a bit. You need to play very passively, just farm. Don't care about your enemy, and if he's in range for a Noxious Blast, you blast him on the face and you keep chasing him until he's dead. Even in the beginning, use Ignite immediately. Use Noxious Blast whenever it's off cooldown, because it will give you movement speed and it will poison your enemies and Twin Fang the shit out of them. Keep pressing E and Q like it's the end of your life. I don't know, if it's the end of your life, you won't be able to hit your E and your Q as fast as you would like, because you are dying and you don't have the energy required to. But you know what I'm saying. It's a saying, for crying out loud. Anyway, this is me trying to lost it. I will probably fail, even though I will use my ability, so it's way easier to lost it. Oh, look, it's Annie again, but the tower was too close and I missed my Noxious Blast. If you miss your Noxious Blast, run away. Here I tried to be sneaky, well, I'll explain the ultimate because I didn't. The Petrifying Gaze will slow any enemies that get hit by it, and if they look you in the eyes, they will turn into stone, so they will be stunned. I thought I would have been able to hit Annie in the eyes, but instead she was able to turn away right after I flashed. I would have been able to if I put Smartcast on, which I can totally recommend to people who like Smartcast. I personally do not like it because I slip my fingers a lot, and if I would slip my fingers while Smartcasting, my ultimate would get on cooldown immediately, without me using it, and I hate that. So I'm now recalling there's nothing for me to do. I will probably buy a tome. Yes, I will. Amplifying tome, so only a few more monies to go. I actually also bought a Doran's ring, because you know what? I am ahead, I want to stay ahead, and I want some more AP. That Tristana is wrecking the house. A nice ultimate there by Shen, but it won't be enough, so he won't teleport. A pity indeed. I will try and get some kills, but it is very dangerous grounds for me as well, because of course I don't know who's here. Might be Mundo. Mundo is not here. Mundo is over here. Will I be able to get anyone though? I don't think so. We shall see. Come on. Oh, there was a ward, so that's why they noticed I was there. And there are a lot of minions here, so I'm going to farm them if you don't mind. Slitter, slitter, little star, I can farm just by far. I think you must keep in mind that farming with Cassiopeia is rather hard if your teammates are there. So during team fights, you will notice that all of her damage are actually debuffs on your enemies, so we call them dodge, damage over time. And then your allies will just, oh look, it's almost dead, and they'll hit it and you won't get your last hit. And that's a real pity. So a way to fix it is if you use Twin Fang to last hit every time. That way you will secure the last hits, but it is very mana deficient, so you will need a blue buff or a mana item if you want to last hit like that during pushes or whatever. Or if they are just walking in your lane, I don't care. Actually, Olaf here in my lane, I don't like it. And there's no one here to help me, so I will just need to fend them off, try to be aggressive, trying to bring them low. He tries to hit me with axes. He has a blue buff, I want his blue buff. Oh, I won't be able to get them. Nope, I don't have the attack damage. Will I be able to have you? Nope. Zhonya, be careful, there was both an Olaf and something else there. Oh, they actually have dragon already. And I am very glad that the bottom lane turret is destroyed, because, oh, I wasn't watching here, so Mundo attacked me here, so I am actually very scared. I will need to use my ultimate and ignite onto him, because of course he's a Mundo. I should use ignite onto him when he ulties. Anyway, it was a pity. I was going to gank here and I wasn't looking, so Mundo was able to do quite the amount of damage on me. And I was panicking, so I used my ultimate. Prematurely. Annie! She has her stun. It's a real pity indeed. So we are going to chase her, but they have probably warded it, so I will use my miasma for vision. Annie is actually there. I hope Shen will be able to taunt her. Yes, she will. She actually missed her ultimate there. A real pity indeed, but she is able to get away because I'm getting chased by Olaf. Every time I see Olaf, I will put Noxious Blast onto him and Miasma to slow him down. I do not have the Rylai's Crystal Scepter yet, but every time I hit him with Noxious Blast, I get a movement speed boost. So now, here is the part where I'm talking about I missed my Noxious Blast here, so my Twin Fang has a 5 seconds cooldown right about now, and the Ignite will kill me. If I hit my Noxious Blast, he wouldn't have been able to catch me. I would have been able to Twin Fang him to death easily. And that's the biggest part of a good Cassiopeia player. You need to hit your Noxious Blasts. Or if you don't hit him, do not use Twin Fang. Because the cooldown of Noxious Blast is, as you can see, only 3 seconds. Twin Fang is 5 seconds. I have a bit of cooldown reduction, I think. So that's why it's weird numbers that you see. But for example, you miss with Noxious Blast, do not Twin Fang, or try to do it with Miasma instead, and then you can Twin Fang him. But if you've missed, do not use Twin Fang. Just try and run away until Noxious Blast is off cooldown, try to hit him then, and if you're able to poison him, then Twin Fang him to death. Of course, what you also can do is team up with a Teemo or a Singed and use their poison instead. It works, I think. Maybe they nerfed it, but it used to work, and here I'm trying to save Jace, but it didn't work. But hey, I get a kill. Actually a shutdown, so even more money for me. Ooh, 404. Awesome. I was able to hit Mundo, and I do have my Rylai's Crystal Scepter now, but of course a Mundo is a bit better at slowing than I am. Mainly because, of course, I hit him with the Noxious Blast. If I was able to hit him with Miasma, he would have been slowed tremendously as well, because it already has a slow, so it would stack a little bit, diminishing returns of course. But Twin Fang is actually your major slowing ability because it's single cast. I'll show you here. It says, dealing spell damage. Oh no! I will be able to flash though. Oh, Olaf is going to catch me? Really? Well, we have vision onto him. I will be able to knock... Ah, here. I used my slow instead. So he's still chasing me and I do not like it. And that's what I do when I don't like it. I thought he actually would have dived me, which he could. But I didn't know he already used his ultimate, I think. I thought he used Ghost instead of his ultimate. Can I see whether or not... You used to be able to see whether or not the ultimate was ready. Now you can't. Huh. I wonder why, right? I wonder why. I wonder why. So now I'm going for the Rabadon's deathcap because I really want to have that bursty AP that a Cassiopeia requires. Another thing you can do is go for an early Hextech revolver. It will give you a lot of sustain. As a Cassiopeia, you can get a lot of spell vamp out of it because you can hit for quite a bit of damage, really. You might even be able to solo Baron in the endgame if you have a spell vamp item. She has such a high DPS ratio, damage per second, of course, if you haven't noticed. So I am going to fast forward this a bit because I'm probably just going to farm. It's been a... Oh no, it's a Tristana, but I will be able to get out. I'm not afraid of Tristanas. Oh, actually my team is getting attacked here. Will I be able to be there fast enough? Well, Diana is quite fat as well, so she should be able to survive. She has been able to hit her ultimate, but here I am. This is me. I do not have my ultimate yet, but I do want a killing spree. Here I am. I didn't get a single kill out of that? Seriously? That's a first. No, actually it's a fourth. So, it was my third. So all I'm going to do now is farm up to my Rabadon's deathcap, try to get kills whenever I can, saying to Olaf, hello, I can see you, Olaf, but you didn't hit me. That doesn't matter, I just wanted to let you know that you were doing something ridiculous there. Making a fool out of yourself, just like this Grace, for instance. I have a red buff, I have a red buff. Yeah, very cool, Jace. I'm actually luckily enough to be able to lost it, even with a Jace with me. But Jace, then again, he just wants to be aggressive onto Olaf. Which I can appreciate, respect me. It's really weird, they shouldn't be walking into this, it does damage, you guys. As you can see, it increases in size, which is fairly fun as well, but the main reason I use miasma is to slow them and to have vision on the map. It shows the place where it stands, you have vision onto it, so it's very handy indeed, just to know where everyone is. Of course you can use Noxious Blast as well, and if you get a speed buff, it means you hit something, so it means that there's something in the bush. But other than that, use miasma, it's a cool ability. You sometimes have Cassiopeias that use miasma, they level it first, so they play it like a Morgana, so you place miasma down and that will push the lane no matter what. But I really like to be very aggressive the early minutes of the game, like level 2 to 3, I want to bring them down. Even level 4, well you know what I'm saying, you saw it in the beginning. The minute I hit my Noxious Blast, I'm going all in pretty much. And they mostly will lose because early on in the game there aren't a lot of Cassios that has the damage potential of a Cassiopeia. The only danger that you have is that you are rushing into their minions and they will damage them for you. You for them. So here we are being under siege, even though I am feeling quite good about our position here. We have Shen here as well, even though Shen could actually be able to push these minions because he's a Shen. He might actually do that, yes he will. He can teleport in whenever he's needed. Oh, Jace is in a bad position there, but it will be fine. It will be alright. I believe in you, Jace. You have the power. You should go back, really. But you have the power. You have a cool skin. With a weird little twist in the end. Oh no, they're going to gank us. Thank God for... Ooh, I was able to lose it. Oh no, it's Olaf. Oh my God, it's Olaf. Olaf is, of course, a very strong champion against me. Because, of course, with his ultimate, he can ignore my slows. And it's fairly hard for me to get away from him. That will be a dead Jace. Even though it's warded, he knew that Annie was there with a stun. But hey, at least he gave a red buff to Annie. Isn't that right, Annie? Oh no, the red buff was just out of there. So that's good. Oh, will they get a kill? Diana is quite strong, of course, if she has a Rabadon's deathcap, so that's cool. But Mundo is there as well, so they need to hurry. Ultimate used there by Sona, missing there. I think Janna is still alive for now. But now Janna is dead. Am I getting closer? No, I'm not, so I hope Shen will survive, but I don't think he will. He will use his ultimate to try and get away, but that won't work. That won't work at all. So now I'm there. I haven't been able to bother Rabadon's deathcap yet though, but I might be able to push them away. No, I will not. So now I need to get away. If Mundo was able to slow me, I could have been in quite a predicament. But for now, I think we're going to chill out a bit. Lost it. I have enough for my Rabadon's deathcaps, my needlessly large rod. Still need a 11k for Rabadon's deathcap. We have Annie here. I was able to slow her. Also a wise move, start off with Miasma. It is quite an instacast, unlike your Noxious Blast, which goes a little bit like Cartus's Q, his lay waste. It first lies down and then it pops, so you are able to dodge it. Miasma is quite instacast. When you click it, it's immediately down. It will slow them as well, so that's another reason to use it instantly. And they're poisoned, so you will be able to catch them up, especially with the Rylai's Crystal Scepter. They will be slowed even more. And then you'll be able to hit your Noxious Blast and your Twin Fang. And that way you will be able to stick onto them forever until they get to their tower or get help. Here I should have used Miasma first, I didn't do it, and that will probably be the end of me. Another thing is your ultimate has a pretty slow cast considering, so even though I could have used my ultimate, it wouldn't have worked and it would have been on cooldown. It takes like a half a second to cast, which is a bit... does it say? It doesn't say, but it really is a quite slow ability. It goes and then it starts. Pretty accurate of me, don't you think? That was a nice ultimate, Jenna, knocking the Mundo over the wall there, but I don't think you guys will survive. Oh, without me? Or will ye? Will Shen be able to taunt? Oh yes, he will. Shen the ninja, flippin' ninja. Is he a flippin' ninja? This unit is a flippin' ninja. I knew it. Oh no, flippin' ninja. Well, at least he tried. I still don't have enough money for Rabadon's deathcap, and I don't know what Jace is trying. Thank God he has Jenna with him at all times, like a true support should. Then again, well, supporting is more like babysitting than anything else. Except when you have a truly good carry, then it's really working together. I'm going to try and last hit. I was able to get one though. If you have a lot of HP, it is still easy to last hit early. Well, this is a mid game. We are getting to the end though. Especially if you look at Tristana's items. Once she has a Phantom Dancer, she will be dangerous. Fairly dangerous. Annie! Could I get a kill on Annie? I don't think so. So, top lane has a lot of minions, I might go there, but for now we will fast forward into the future. La 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 la. I will get the blue buff now, look at me, I'm such a clown. Ha ha ha, I'm a snake, look at me, earthquake. I don't know what else rhymes. Snake? Snake? Snake! That's right, I'm a snake. Oh, Deanna. Well, she has quite a big shield if she has a lot of ability power, and she was able to hit the carry. So it's all about that moon-shaped attack thingy that I don't know. The Crescent Slash? It might be that. Anyway, I hope a teamfight will erupt soon in which I can show my prowess, even though they will focus me now like there's no tomorrow. Mostly because, well, you know why. Oh look, it's Mundo, all by himself. We actually could have killed him, I think. He couldn't be that strong. There's a car passing by, I hope you could hear it. Because I accidentally forgot to close my window. But it's fairly hot in Belgium right about now. It's still 30 degrees. And it's like, well, it was 30 to 31 degrees 2 hours ago. Maybe it has already dropped a bit, but it was 10 o'clock in the evening. And it was 30 degrees. I won't be in this fight. However, I will be able to slow any... Oh no, she flashed away. Tristana! I was able to slow Tristana with my ultimate, but she is a jumpy character. I was able to hit her with Miasma though. Miasma with my Q. Janna! So because Janna did that, I wasn't able to go on to the Mundo, but I was able to slow Annie and hit her with my Q thanks to my Miasma here. But I would have gotten Mundo easily if it weren't for that Janna ultimate. But hey, I know what she was trying to do, and I will be able to get my Q onto Mundo and Twin Fang him to that. So the kill is still mine. The pleasure is still mine. So now I have enough for Rabadon's deathcap, which is awesome. And I probably will go for some spell vamp after this, though I'm not too sure. I might go for spell penetration, which is fairly important as well. We shall see, shall we? I sometimes, but very rarely, see Cassiopeias with a Lich Bane, and I will tell you, don't. Don't go for a Lich Bane, you barely have the time to auto-attack as a Cassiopeia. In theory, it's pretty good, of course, Lich Bane, because you have low cooldown, so every 2 seconds your Lich Bane will proc, considering every 2 seconds you will last it, but because you are spamming your Twin Fang all the time, together with your Noxious Blast and Miasma if it's off cooldown, you don't have time to last it. Just look at me here. Every time I last hit, take a drink. So, Actually, it's still 1 loss to the every 2 spells, I think. Yeah, it's not that bad. Maybe Lich Bane is still viable. Maybe I should try it again. Keep it in mind, but I have bad experiences with Lich Bane. So maybe my memories are clouded and I'm just wrong, but just don't. Trust me. You need to stand still to auto-attack as well, and as a Cassiopeia you really do not want to stand still all the time because you get focused. And because I have Rylai's Crystal Scepter, I really want to kite. It's what I do, guys! I'm like a Teemo, without the shrooms. But really, play together with Teemo and Singed, it's awesome, you do not even need to hit your Noxious Blasts then. But please do it, because of course it's your main damage output together with Twin Fang. So now we have Baron, which is very good indeed. I have 500 AP, which is also fairly good, and here I got focused. But hey, I slowed you down, mate. That's a pity indeed. I wanted to show you that fight, really, I think. But I got focused, but they all lined up to me, and I was able to stun them all. It's really a pity that it didn't slow down. But I didn't expect them to gank us whilst we had Baron with 4 men. Were it 4? 3. So I'm really sorry, but you get the gist, right? I'll explain it. So as you can see, I was minding my business, going into the jungle, casting a miasma just to have some vision there, because I saw something moving and boom, I got stunned. But hey, they were all lined up here, so I was able to stun them perfectly. Too bad Zhonya used her ultimate there, because it could have been way worse than it was over there. Here you can see that I was actually able to stun them quite a bit and did quite some damage, but I had to keep Mundo out of me, so I wasn't able to keep on chasing them. But at least Mundo died afterwards and my team was able to clean up after that. So it wasn't all that bad, but keep in consideration that Zhonya pushed them away first, so if they would have just stood there as they were here, all 4 of them would have been stunned and they would have been close together, so my Noxious Blast would have been able to hit 4 of them at the same time. Now it wasn't the case, which was a pity, but hey, you can't be too perfect now, can you? If you hit your stun, I will explain team fights compositions now. So use your stun, first try to hit your miasma, because then all the time, the 2 seconds they are stunned, they will be standing on your miasma, which is like 125 damage per second in this case. And that's a lot of damage, and then you don't need to cast it afterwards, so then you can focus on casting Twin Fang and Noxious Blast. I now need to run away because I'm tanking the turret for quite some time. I will try and slow them down with my Noxious Blast. I can cast from afar. But I almost died there, guys. It was quite scary. Scary, 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 legendary. Oh, we're going for Dragon. And then I'm going for Blue. And then I'm going to Recall. I think I haven't... No, see, I went for Void Staff first. And I'm probably not going for Spell Vamp. It's not required, really. We're now in team fight mode, so... It's either win a team fight or lose a team fight, and if you win, you don't really need regeneration because you probably aced them. And if not, hey, then just go back and then go forward. So, instead I am going for Chain Vesp, which can mean only one thing, as if you are a caster. Well, 2, you either go for Guardian Angel, or you go for the Zhonya's Hourglass. I think I'm going for Zhonya's Hourglass. Ooh, looky there, it's an Annie that keeps warding, so good job there, Annie. I should ward as well, but as you can see, I do not have the room for wards. I want to, but I just don't. Ooh, is there blue up? I really want the blue, because apparently Diana, again, accidentally, quotation marks, took blue. But it was an accident. Oh, no, actually it was Jace, I think. Was it Jace? I don't know. We were quite upset about this Jace, well, rightfully so, of course. Look at his items, he went for Mardred's Bloodrazor first. Which actually isn't really that bad considering they have a Mundo and an Olaf, they have HP. So why not go for a Mardred's Bloodrazor, but it's so out of style, guys. It's 2012, not 2009. Well, I should say 2010, because I wasn't playing during 2009. Oh, I missed my ultimate again. I really do not overestimate the range of your ultimate, because I always do. I don't know, the tooltip isn't quite 100%, just like Annie, however, she misses her ultimate as well, so at least we both have that mistake. Look at my miasma, I was able to zone them away from my team, once it's fully grown, of course. I will now stick here with a miasma so I can just Twin Fang her to death. It's easy, Guardian Angels, just put a miasma down and then Twin Fang them when they get up. They will most likely be dead after that, and if not, you have a Noxious Blast right after. Or do another twin thing, I don't care. It's a free country. I'm now tanking the turret once more, which is a pity indeed, else I could have just gotten in onto the Olaf. But I might just go for the Mundo instead. But again, the turret, someone would die for me. Oh yeah, oh actually, haha, I got the kill there, mate, but thanks you. Without you, I couldn't have done it myself. So that's another plus for damage over time spells. You sometimes get kills even though you don't know it. Haha! So I think that'll be a GG. I don't see the enemies being able to do anything. Maybe get Zhonya, but again, he gets exhausted. Zhonya actually quite healy there. She doesn't have that much ability power, but still, good job nevertheless. I will now probably die. Because that's what I do in the end of the games, I die. I wonder how I will die. I don't have any mana, so that might be a reason why. And I got another tower on my face. Another thing you need to keep in mind is, of course, damage over time spells are in effect over time. So if you're near a tower and you hit them with a spell, keep in mind they are still taking damage, even after a while. So that the tower will focus you when you get close, even after you hit them like 3 seconds ago, because the spell... Well, no. 3 seconds is the maximum duration of Noxious Blast, so that's good. Oh look, it's Tristana! And she is almost dead, but she was healed by the... Oh, by herself and Sona. Does she have... No, she actually doesn't have lifesteal, so it was purely Sona. Well, we need to get away, Jace. I'm not going to save you, mate. We need to get away. Or am I going to save you? Well, I'll just put miasmas down. And I did. So we're now going to fast forward for the last buying Zhonya's Hourglass. I don't think I'll use it because I'm a real tit when it comes to item usage. Though if I practice, I start using them, but I just need to remember. Oh yeah, I have Zhonya's Hourglass, and now I'll have a Baron, but I do not have spell vamp. So, well, actually I do, thanks to Diana, because she has the Will of the Ancients. But it's not enough. You need your own. Ah, look at that! 2 Baron, really, really Baron. Was able to last hit him. And now we're going for Olaf, who will be our trophy, for he was the strongest of the enemies, together with, of course, Tristana, who was fed into oblivion. Ah, Jace, you're a funny guy. Oh yeah, looky here, Olaf trying to run away, but I was able to tag him and he knows he's dead, so he is going for the kill, and look at his damage he is able to do. Impressive, Olaf, impressive. I don't even have the mana now. Even though I could have gone for blue, but I don't feel like it because it's the end and I have a Baron buff. It also gives you mana regeneration. It does, doesn't it? Yes. So I don't really need it. Oh, nice little use there. After Shorello's Reverie, will we be able to catch up? I have my ultimate, but oh, so does Sona. You're a bastard, Sona, but you're a dead bastard nevertheless. No, must use my ult. Oh, I would have died there. So, hey, I didn't die. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned. Most importantly, this is more about learning how to play with Cassiopeia. There are a lot of more things you can learn, but the only thing I can tell you is play her and practice. Because some champions need practice and Cassiopeia is one of them. But if you master her, she's one of the strongest powers in the world. Just like, let's say, Lee Sin, for instance. You need to practice with Lee Sin as well. I suck at Lee Sin, for now. I used to suck at jungle duty, but look at me now. I will probably make a jungle duty video later, but it won't be a how-to, because I already did it, I think. So guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time, whatever it is I do, whenever it is I will do it. Bye!